You know, it's pretty obvious that the print world is going to be fading more and more. If you talk to people below the age of 40, they almost universally read what they get on iPads or in electronic fashion. So, you know, that adaptation has been going on for a while, and I think it's going fairly well. I mean, it's been painful. It's required a lot of investment because print companies like the Wall Street Journal have had to switch over to different kinds of media. Now we offer a lot of video on our online website. But I would say overall that, you know, there's coming to a point where there's an ability to monetize our ideas electronically. So I think that's only going to grow. It empowers good journalism, and it also allows us to be more real time. You know, it used to be that if you didn't make the story by deadline, you couldn't tell the story till the next day, and now we can sort of tell it all the time. And you know, the websites are continually updated, and as I said, we have lots of online videos, and that gives us an opportunity to comment on situations, you know, as they develop. So I think it's also very challenging for television. I think in as much as it's painful for Spanish investors, for me what's most alarming is that this is really not good for the Argentine people, the Venezuelan people. I mean, these countries are experiencing deteriorating economic profiles, and it's going to be very difficult for them to attract investment. Obviously, in the oil and gas business, companies take a lot of risk. I mean, you can see where oil companies go all over the world, and they often go into countries where there are low assurances of property rights. That's part of the business. But I think overall, what's happening in Argentina in particular is going to affect lots of different investment, and you can see it in the investment to GDP numbers. Bolivia's investment to GDP is around 16%. That's terribly low for a country that wants to develop. And at some point, you know, Bolivians are going to be paying the cost more and more. And I think eventually the leadership will figure that out. But there'll be a period of time where I think all of these countries will deteriorate further before they make a reversal. Well, I would say, as I mentioned, those countries that are recognizing the importance of property rights and sound currencies and so forth and trying to hold on to that, that's where there's a lot of hope. But I would also fall short of feeling very satisfied with that. I think that the notion of property rights and the importance of secure property rights is still something in its early stages in a lot of countries in the region. And they're going to be tested again. I have no doubt that they will be tested again. And in fact, I'm a little bit worried about Brazil because obviously it's been attracting a lot of capital because of its oil investments. But fundamentally, the economy in many ways has not been structured the way it needs to be if it wants to be a, you know, fully dynamic global economy. And that's work that they still have to do.